Yo, what is going on, my fellow weebs? Chrono here, and welcome back to the channel. Probably thought we weren't going to do these anymore, seeing as we missed last week, but no worries. We'll talk about that in just a moment. Either way, another week has passed, and I have another update video for you guys today. The usual spiel, like if you enjoyed the video, sub if you want to keep up with more, and let's just go ahead and jump directly into what we got to talk about for this week. Roll the intro. Yeah, so there was no video last week. The only reason was because it was literally like a scratch. There was nothing that really came out. It was still Neon City, still the same stuff. So we're workshopping and thinking up some ideas, some different levels of content, different styles of content. I'm not just like badgering you guys with a bunch of random stuff every single week, even if it's not really worth your time. So no worries. If you didn't see last week's video, there wasn't last week's video because there really wasn't anything that changed over the course of the week itself. However, this week we have a couple of changes. This month has seemed pretty slow overall. But if you're new here and ask yourself, why would I sit here and listen to you read me information I can read myself? You are absolutely correct. Head over to ngs.ps2.com, scroll on down, and everything important is going to have a little red dot next to it. Just click on that, get all the information you're looking for. However, if you are someone who doesn't like to read through this information yourself, sit back, relax, and I'll go through all of it for you, let you know what's important and kind of parse what exactly you're looking at here. Usually we take a look at the server maintenance announcement. If there's anything really important, like any sort of patch notes, so to speak, they're going to be posted here. So see server maintenance announcement, servers went down and when they went back up, so on and so forth. We have, it looks like they're adding the rings. It looks like all of our current rings are being added to the End Weapon Badge shop, which is interesting. As well as Magus Hal Finale, Magus Gake's Mass Day, Magus Gladius Soul, and Magus Dreadkeeper 2. So the price of these items are basically going to go in the gutter. They've already been fairly low recently. Now they're going to be almost like nothing really. You'll be able to get end weapon badges to get these. I do like seeing this. I kind of wish we saw this sooner, to be honest. The idea of farming end weapon badges to get some of the items you actually need would have been much better overall. I think it's actually better for the health of the game in general. I think they're doing this because they add end weapon badges to the LTQ. So I would like to see them do things like this more often, because it kind of disassociates high amounts of Meseta from having to get like closer to best in slot stuff. And I think that's actually very healthy for the game overall, but I'll have to see how they go about this. It usually pops up in a situation where it's almost, I won't say too late, but like it could have been substantially better being much sooner. Quests and fields from the end of maintenance. The start of maintenance, all urgent quests in the Horizon region will be changed to urgent quest Pale Flame of the Planet Wrecker. That is coming back, so actually an urgent quest worth doing, which is nice. And then of course there's some bug fixes. I took a look through these, nothing too crazy that really matters. We do like to see getting some star gems. They give us a apology for a bug with the, let's see, apology for bug with a limited task, clear nameless city exploration. Party members other than the part leader could not fulfill the clear conditions when in a party. That's very interesting. So I guess they were saying that you couldn't get enough points to finish unless it was the leader or whatever, but yeah, very interesting. Basically, extra star gems. You'll love to see it. Moving on, we want to pop over to what's actually going on. So the update information. We've got a new LTQ, an 8-player LTQ. This is like a progressive quest to clear mining rig defense trials. Essentially, we just get a bunch of trials across, I believe it is Ratem and across Alio, that we have to just protect the actual rigs. And apparently this is changing daily, if I remember correctly, so it's kind of cool. I mean, it's nothing we're not used to as far as what the activity is. It's more the scenery changing and things of that sort. Fingers crossed the rewards from this are pretty solid, but usually, to be real, LTQs are fairly generous most of the time. As often as people like to kind of complain about drop rates, as far as Phantasy Star games go, NGS's LTQs are really generous. So if you ever need things, this is usually the place to go to start your farm process to get yourself caught up on what's going on here. Usually it's the question of, is LTQ worth farming over deck space? And it depends on what you're looking for, specifically the rewards, so on and so forth. We also have the limited time urgent quest we just talked about. So Pale Flame of the Planet Wrecker is back. So we've got just fighting, what is his name? Agni, there we go. So fighting Agni at the very end. I believe he will be on level. I don't know if they show the level enemies at 110. Yeah, so 110 enemies. It's still 5 levels behind of what we currently are, but it is what it is. Shouldn't be too big of a deal. Yeah, pretty cool stuff. We have a AC Scratch Silhouette of Darkness. Maybe me personally, but I'm like kind of on this one. Just feels like something we've seen before. Like this just kind of looks like I don't know what outfit this reminds me of, but I feel like I've seen this outfit once before. My NGS veterans will go ahead and let me know in the comments. But I feel like this outfit has existed once beforehand. This one just looks like an outfit we've seen before as well, but just the strap. So like it kind of feels like ideas are running out here, which, you know, points for those who are saying way too many AC scratches, so on and so forth. I've always said people freak out over fashion as it is, so it's something that they should continue to push forward. But this is one of those like, I feel more interested in the actual emotes than the outfits. They're kind of like whatever, you know. But to each is their own. Everyone likes fashion differently, so. And for those who are like more content, less fashion, trust me when I say they are completely separated. So the fashion is not stopping you from getting any more than what you actually are asking for. And then other than that, there's just the revival coming up on the 21st on Saturday. And that's pretty much it. This is the usual like revival every month. There's always a monthly revival of old PSO2 based stuff. So if you ever like collecting stuff like that, you just don't have access to, and you want to go ahead and invest a bit of AC. I usually don't recommend it, but to each is their own. They can invest money however they like. You can go ahead and invest money into grabbing those items if you want to, or keep an eye out on the shop where people may have invested some AC into it and want to go ahead and sell those items. I'll be honest, I don't know of a situation where you would want to invest any money into that whatsoever. But again, like I mentioned earlier, to each is their own. People are pretty weird. And other than all of those things, on the 21st, starting at 3 a.m. Saturday is the EST, of course, we have the next round of Ultra PSO 2-day bursts, or 2-day boost, excuse me. So if you plan to farm whenever you want to efficiently farm, for example, with the new urgent quest, the returning urgent quest with the new LTQ, this is going to be your time frame to farm, and it's going to be going on from the 21st all the way until the 3rd of March. So just keep that in mind as far as your farm time. I know a new LTQ, people are like, oh, let's jump into LTQ. But if you're not someone who plays 24/7 or plays every single day, it's a good idea to go ahead and hold off your farming until that time frame. Or if you're looking to purchase something, maybe wait and check out the shops around the end of that boost time, maybe somewhere in the middle towards the end. That's usually when things are going to be at their cheapest for you, so you can go ahead and pick up things like maybe an Archie or something along those lines. Maybe someone else is farming one, happens to get the one to drop, and they put them up for sale for you, and you want to pick one up. So keep an eye on the shop, and hopefully you get lucky. And just as an added little bonus here, I wanted to go ahead and include this at the very end of the video, showing off what drops from the new LTQ. Basically everything we would have assumed, right? So you've got all the Archie weapons that are dropping. You have lay-in weapons that are also dropping as well. You've got the Forsha armors, the rings that we currently have, and of course our augments are dropping as well. Looks like Arden Dreadkeeper as well as Arden Gigas, or Arden Gladius Soul and Arden Gigas Maste are dropping pretty much outright. Granted, oh, you also see the weapon badges. Like I mentioned, the weapon badge shop came back around. This is primarily so people can clear out the weapon badge shop. So farming LTQ to be able to get enough weapon badges, clear out the weapon badge shop, is probably going to be something you want to go ahead and take care of as well. This primarily is just here so you can go ahead and get the rest of the augments that you may need. This is going to drive prices down, so keep that in mind. The amount of time you take to go ahead and farm out all this stuff, it's going to basically be worth less money for you as an individual moving forward. So yeah, that dex-based farm may be looking better and better as time continues. But that's pretty much all I've got for you guys today. If there's anything I'm missing, feel free to let me know in the comments below. Like, if you guys enjoyed the video, again, so if you want to keep up with more, we are going to have other types of content in the mix here. It's going to be a bit more the informational stuff is going to still be here, but we're going to probably have some bit more casual stuff, a bit more grinding, just casually having conversations with you guys. So if that's something you guys are interested in, please let me know, either commenting on this video or responding on the post I'm going to be making in a couple of days, as well as liking those videos specifically as well. Those likes let me know that that's the type of content that you guys want to see. That way I can go ahead and continue to bring you that type of content. Kind of in a situation right now where I don't know what you guys really want or what we really want to do. So I'm kind of starting to just theory craft and going to start experimenting. You're going to probably start seeing things like PSU pop up back on the channel. So keep an eye out. We're currently going through Neo 3. I also have a plan for playthroughs for those of you guys who do like watching that content as well on the channel without it being too much of a hassle or an issue for myself. So anyway, yeah, a lot of yapping at the very end. Appreciate those of you guys who stuck around, and I'll see you all in the next video. Take care, my friends. Peace out.